You price things. Um, yeah, there's literally just giveaway, waste your money, smoke your money, drink your money, that kind of stuff. And then there's other stuff for this. Oh my god, you don't want to know what anybody out there what I deal with. Just just completely dumb. I thought I was gonna if the guy shows up, I'm like giving away like a welder I'm off. But a lot of auctions they sell for around like $50 too. They sell for anywhere from like 35 to like $60. And mine is pretty mine's pretty beat up. So $15. That's untested too. So it might need some contact cleaning. Probably has like $150 of copper in it, but don't care. I scrapped some nice things, but it doesn't make a difference because I got this shit for nothing anyway. So, I made money on it. But there's a difference to that. There's a difference between nothing to a dollar, or even, nothing to a penny, and then stuff you can actually sell and make so much more, and or it would even cover cost of like 5 items instead of not covering any cost at all after all fees and deductions and everything else. So I don't know, pretty dumb. So nothing you can do about it. Yeah, though I was giving away my welder if the guy comes, but no, it's a good price. You have to do your research though in that item, and price it accordingly. And don't be afraid to wait. Like I have Jeep bumpers I'm giving away. Those are giveaway prices, but I don't care. Um, I sold them for way more money in the past, but things have different values. The plastic ones they don't sell, the steel ones do. Nobody wants the plastic ones. Someone on eBay though have spent $100 on plastic ones. So anyway, um, completely dumb shit. This goes on and on and on and on. Pricing levels that anyone else can can make, 3 times on you. Why are you gonna let someone make 3 times on you, opposed to you making 3 times on someone else? Why would you do something like that? Why would you do giveaway prices? Why would you do such a low shit? Why would you damage everything that works well? You know what clean like Chevy or GMT 400 or even GMT 800 trucks clean like under 100,000 miles. Some of them now will sell for like $25,000 because they're sought after because the new ones are junk. But even the ones up there in miles will sell for a lot too. So if anyone kept like their GMT in good shape, they would over time, even using it, the resale value on it would be like pretty good. But instead, also that people choose to destroy that, destroy. Everything gets destroyed here. So, eh, eh. What's the? I don't know. I don't get that structure of buy high, sell low, and total destruction. I don't. I just really don't get it. You have to be either dumb, mindless, cooked brain, or something cognitively wrong for that to be a thing. But that's that. Anyway, hopefully my welder sells though. $50. Just gotta wait. Be patient. Sell anything except this printer because nobody wants that goddamn thing. I guess I don't know. I swear there was toner cartridges in another printer too. I was following another guy when I was going to the thrift store in the supermarket, which apparently what I bought, 100% of what I bought is gone already in less than an hour. So that's I don't know what that's about. I'm done with it. Not spending anymore. So so much for that idea. Um, when I went over there was a junker guy. He was watching what I was doing. A small little Tacoma pickup truck, but yeah, I got the loot beforehand. There wasn't really much. It was like a pan. There was a toaster. Made a waffle thing, but the waffle thing is worth like 40-ish dollars vintage, and a couple other things that I needed for free. But yeah, when people do that though, when they totally just ignore any kind of pricing structure and put things for such stupid little things, like why are you doing that? Why? Like market value is market value. I price my stuff if I want to sell it like 5, 10, sometimes maximum like $20, maybe $30 lower than everyone else, and it will still take forever to sell. But that's all you do. That's all you do. It depends what you're into it for. But yeah, you should not do Chinese prices if you do not live in China. I'm just saying. But people do China prices, just totally being totally ignorant on things. And I have to see it and deal with it all the time. And I'm done with it. Done with it. Pretty dumb. It's like these mats over here. I should have took these mats. People offered me money for these mats. For the 1700, they offered me good money for these mats. I remember years ago. Someone hoarded them off into a place, and they got dried up. It was a non-climate controlled storage unit. I spent my time cleaning them all up, and they were all cracked and damaged. And I could have sold them, and they're like stiff as a board. See, they're cracking again. They're junk. So I could have sold those when I could. Them falling apart here, and I should have done that. So I can't keep anything in good shape. Anything with certain people who constantly destroy it on you. Can't do it. Can't do it. So hence we have so much listed for sale, and we're going to do even more. Yeah, put everything for free. Why not? No, because you don't have to buy anything, right? It must be rich or something. People must be secretively rich when they do the most dumbest shit and they let everything go for such little tiny money. What's that? Ghosts. This dumb shit. I see it all over the place. So yeah, everything is will be listed soon, as much as we can, because if this gets destroyed here, it gets destroyed, goes missing, and it's totally pointless to move on. So it's an unfortunate feeling, You're like, oh, I can't have anything nice until X people die, and that's pretty much true. If I don't live here or X people die, I can't do it. I can't do it because the damage is just so extreme, and you cannot just keep up with the destruction to the vehicles, to the items, to anything. The water's left on again. Water's left on again. One day, the whole fucking place is gonna be flooded out again because someone can't leave the water. I'm gonna do it. If it happens one more time, I'm gonna have to turn the water off at night. I just put I tried putting signs. I tried putting signs over here in the garage. Turn off water. Didn't fucking work. Still leaving the hose on. Put a sign outside for the garage door thing, leaving it open. Fucked it all up like 3 times. Didn't work. So it's just pointless. Overstealing? No. I don't have any catalytic converters. I had some. I sold them all. I found a bunch in a dumpster once, and the scrapyard wouldn't take them from this company I work for, and I got rid of them. No, I sold them on eBay out of state. It was a little money, for like $50 a piece at the time. They were shit ones. Yeah, I got some gas cans. Looking for another gas can, but I can't find it. I was gonna use it for it's a dirty looking one. I was gonna use it to like drain shit in, and just use it for as a drain. But I don't know where the hell it went. I had a temporary job and I came back and I have all this shit that's fucking missing now. So I'm gonna start making other people's shit go missing because I'm really getting pissed off about it. Anyway, we're gonna go try to sell this next. The fan. I'll try to list that on there. Everything that we can. Because it all has to go because all this gets destroyed. So we'll leave that over here. Picture of that tomorrow. And what I was going to keep, I'm not going to keep. I mean, everything is going to go for sale. Because I'm tired of the shit. Tired of the dumb shit that goes on. Yeah, I probably should start stealing stuff from the fridge. I got a mini fridge. I feel like using it, putting it somewhere, and putting a lock on it. So then you at least have stuff would last more than 5 minutes. It's just really, really excessive and abusive. That's what it is. And no fucks are given. What about painting cars, like spending money to clean or paint cars, and someone will throw dust all over them and shit, or they literally crash into them? What about that stuff? I did that so many times. I fixed up cars here, and someone you're related to will literally just go boom into the same vehicle that you just fixed. You know, like, and they don't fucking care, and then they'll just walk off, and they're probably high as a kite or drunk when they did it, and they don't fucking care. And that's the shit that I deal with all the time. And that person will not take any responsibility ever. So it's weird. You mean to cuss someone out? Show them your phone. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, it's just really frustrating. It's just really frustrating. I gotta put this away. Oh. Well, that's that. Anyway, price your things accordingly and do your research. And don't do giveaway prices. I had cool stuff that I sold today, and I could have sold it for a little more money if it wasn't destroyed, but it got destroyed here, so I had to sell it for at a discount, which has also triggered me as well. Saying the how someone can be so stupid to destroy this. I might like this in every stream. I might like this frustrated what's going on here. I wish I could do a yard sale. No, I don't have. I can't. I do. The only thing is this shit, Amazon, and whatever else I can sell. That's all I got going. I tried to go reach out to places, and it's just no. I thought actually a company ghosted me, but I get so much spam email from the people I'm related to. I get this hammered with this email. I literally had to block addresses from people I'm related to because last year I missed out on 3 opportunities because I just get over spammed by their bullshit. So I had to make another email address, and on the other one I just had to go block everything on it. So I don't know what the fuck they're sending for like a year now, which is great. But in spam, um, it said, "Oh yeah, well, you weren't selected because you live too far away." And I thought the place ghosted me, and they're supposed to call me, and never did. Yeah, kind of. eBay Hustle is terrible. Don't even bother with eBay Hustle. If you do eBay, make sure you got your item for free, and you're okay with losing the whole item and sale. So build up an insurance policy because it will happen. I mean, you don't sell shit on eBay unless like you sell shit. If you sell shit on eBay, make sure it literally is used shit. That's all you can do on eBay. Don't do anything better than that on eBay. If it's any good, sell it local. So yeah, you can't, so dumb. I don't do eBay anymore. Well, I do eBay, but it's very slow. Yeah, that's what it is. You can find stuff in thrift stores and then flip them. That's the only thing that's working. But in thrift stores, I found it's better to go actually in the back of the thrift store when they throw it out and they can't sell it, because then it costs you absolutely nothing, and then you can turn it. And I've been doing that, and it's not really too much profit. Maybe like $300 or something over the last whatever. It's not much, but it's something. At least it's a free $300. I mean, it wasn't really free. It cost you time, gas, everything, traveling. There were a lot of times you went there, you came back with nothing. So you have to research whatever the hell it is. You gotta go to your phone, know the things. Like that waffle maker, I know it was old, and then I had no freaking idea the resale value on it. It's like almost like $40. Could be even more. So yeah, people like vintage appliances and stuff. All stuff like that. Made to last, made in USA. I got 2 mixers I gotta throw on eBay. They won't sell for much, but I'll get to that soon. I got some radios and other stuff. Oh yeah. Anybody need? No, I don't never use Mac Tools. Mac Tools is weird now. They're like made in China and they're made by another company. Matco's kind of okay. I don't have like one Mac tool or 1 or 2 in my collection. They probably were free. And you never find the Matco guy. I got a couple old radio receivers, but they are slow. They're slow selling. People want to offer me very little money for them, like $50 or something. I think I could do better. I have a Sylvania one currently I'm trying to get rid of. And I have like a bunch of more modern ones. I have about 7 of them. They're actually in the back of this car over here. There's like 5 in the back of this car. I gotta go through and try to flip them. And if whatever I get from, I don't care. I just want to move them. That's my project for later in the week. Yeah. And nothing is safe here. So, they're not too heavy. I got wood, like Sylvania is actually wood on it. No soda mixers, no. Probably they had some in the freaking scrap pile by the thrift store. They had all sorts of stuff like that, mixers and weird stuff, vintage stuff. Sometimes you hear the flood. People just die here and they donate everything to the thrift store because they don't want to pay the junk removal. And the newer generation of people just doesn't care. So they just want it all gone that same day. So there's a lot of money to be made here if you really want to sort it. Even just take what you can handle, basically, and then you sort it yourself and do it. I almost caught up finally after whatever. It's Florida. Florida. Learned a lot in this shithole state. It kind of is turning into a shithole. The road, oh my god! I went to the supermarket, and then about 50% of what, actually no, 100% of what I just bought is now gone in less than like an hour or two. So probably about an hour and a half now. So I went down over there. Impatient person cuts in front of me, no reason. They could have went behind me. I gotta hit the brakes. I honk the horn. What the fuck? They make the turn. I see them at the same red light I'm at. Okay. Look at them. Asshole. Alright, then I get another one going around. I'm merging onto the road. Merging onto the road. This one's right on the back of my truck the whole time as I'm merging into the road. He comes off. He doesn't even really let me get to the right lane. I just kind of force him over in the right lane. He goes middle. Where is he again? At the light. Meet him at the same time. All that for nothing. So just there's a lot of extremely idiot people all hours on the road. Very bad during the daytime. Like you do not go out during the daytime. Unless it is stupid. Yeah, but anyway. You can't control it. Nothing you can do about it. Rant all you want. Cry. Just go easy. Pay attention. Let the other person crash into everything, and you can go laugh at him. So, and don't do giveaway prices. You know the market value of things. Yeah. If your pricing is about $100 less than market value, I think you have a serious fucking problem. Or $1,000, or whatever. Seriously. Extremely dumb. That's what it is. Extremely dumb and careless. I have to deal with it. Yeah, eventually though, this whole place is gonna get flooded out in here though. I'm just kind of preparing for it as best as I can. The next time they do some stupid fucking shit like that because they're mindless and probably on drugs or something all day. So we have to go cut this and work on that tomorrow into how to flood-proof this place because it's gonna happen with some cognitively dim mind that we're dealing with here. It likes to crash the vehicle into everything, and I don't know. Just don't know. I witnessed it before being launched over the speed bump and like a tailgate near fell off. Bam, bam! But the same person was bitching about their shocks being bad, but yet they do that every fucking day to the thing. Boom, boom, boom. But we're crying and screaming about shocks for about a year. So I'm not putting shocks on that freaking thing when you treat it like that. No. The new ones are shot already anyway, probably, with all the cycles. Boom, boom, boom. The old shocks on that poor truck, the paint on the shocks, I never seen shocks like that, worn away to the metal from the boot on it, cycling all the way down and up again, all the way down. I have shocks on Whitey that I put in like 2006, and they have like maybe, I don't know, 50,000 miles on them or something. Besides being rusty from the road salt, they don't have that kind of damage on them. So that's a little weird. That's a little weird. A lot of things in this world are operator error. It's not the actual thing, it's operator error. And that will cause a huge expense for everyone, themselves, and everyone around them because of the operator being so poor. And there's nothing you can do about it. I learned that a long time ago at the car dealer, over 20 years ago, about how people like to blame everything. Dealing with a bunch of narcissists who just go, okay, it's not me, it's everyone else. It's all you are. And they're all behind a wheel and they got a license. It's bad. Don't put yourself in that position. It's not worth it to make a career or to waste much time doing that. You know, not worth it. You're better off being a independent person and not dealing with anyone at all. So, yeah. What's this thing zooming in and out? I don't know. Yeah, unbelievable stupid shit though that I see every day. One thing is, we know when you deal with strangers that I know more than most, so at least that makes me feel better than that. If you weren't chosen or anything else, just don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it. Just be happy that you can do what you can do today and tomorrow, maybe the next day, and that's about it. Don't worry about the rest. Believe me, we tried it. And whatever we seeked out, it doesn't freaking exist. Or it's not for you, so. Or not for me. Nothing I can do about it. But we can get rid of everything before people flood the place out or burn the place down. That's what we can do. So, yeah. Hopefully some shit sells though, and then I won't have as many listings as I do. We also this week sometime we have to do a scrap run. Preferably really early in the morning. We might go before everyone's sleeping, because when I leave to go to the scrap iron yard, I've also noticed that my items now get thrown away when I go to the scrap iron yard. Someone has a problem, so someone here, if my press stuff keeps getting thrown away, other stuff is going to go missing here, and this, I don't know, it's going to get interesting. So that's actually theft. If it's your item and you're over 18 years old, even if you live with someone or whatever the hell, or whose house it is, and if they're stealing your stuff, you can try them for theft, okay? And you will actually win and have a case, and then sure, you won't be living there anymore or whatever, but it'll be a case against that person, and they will be tried for theft if you remove X items from certain people and it just goes missing. Actually is theft under the law, even if you're related to them. Remember that. So, it's kind of annoying. You know, I'm just looking for some basic shit over here, and I can't find it anymore. And then I can actually prove that it was carted off. I have evidence that it was carted off, so real fucking cool. So, that's what I'm dealing with. Maybe you have to deal with it, maybe you don't. I can write a long book about it, dealing with insane people for way too long that I have to deal with. It's just very frustrating. Very frustrating. I have no one else to talk to, no one else to rant. And I tried reaching out, tried going here, tried going there. This all doesn't get off the ground. Or maybe it did. Who knows? Maybe those people. Very interesting. In about June, July of like last year, someone, same person was having an episode, and I had like a couple things going with people, and I was contacting them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then all of a sudden, boom, and all this disappeared. Like, I don't know, it was very fucking weird. And who knows? And then I saw other odd things happening, like who I was contacting was being tracked, and I don't know what happened. I really don't know. Very strange. I'd love to know the story of it, if there ever was anything like that, or did they just not care? I don't know. And then I thought about the whole picture anyway. We go, why should I even have to think about that in the first place? Why? And I said, okay, we have to go change everything, so we don't even have to think about that as a thought, which it actually could be a thought about how bizarre and odd X person's behavior has become in this household. And I'm actually dealing with multiple people with odd behavior. That's besides the point. I just need to collect junk. It's hard to go through. I'm trying to go through it, and I have about 4.5 minutes a lot of times just to go through like hours worth of stuff. This doesn't work out. So, need a little more than 4.5 minutes of peace. Anyway, what else will sell tomorrow? Who the fuck knows? What else? One thing's for sure, we ain't fixing shit. We're gonna dabble in our C1500, or I don't even dabble in that anymore. leave it as is. It half-ass runs. It's all over the place. I don't even think it's really worth going through it. That's what I've been witnessing and what I just saw. So I think we're gonna change plans with that. Anyway. Anyway. There's something else over there. No, I don't. I don't know. I'm out of here. Bizarre ass freaking shit. This I don't. If you never have to deal with bizarre stuff and bizarre people and be related to people like that, you're much better than else, and you're gonna go so much further in society and the world when you don't have to deal with toxic people in the background all the time, doing toxic things, basically destroying. You built it, they'll take it down. You built it, they'll take it down. You built it, they'll take it down. You built it, they'll take it down, over and over and over again. And it's just an endless cycle of insanity. That's just too much, and you will never get ahead doing it. And I tried chasing it for a couple of years, and I said, gave up. Well, fuck it, not doing it no more, because I built it, they take it down. I built it, they take it down. And then I'm gonna bitch about everything being broken and everything not being done and this and that, when they're the person that keeps on breaking it down when you built it. So who cares? Who cares? Anyway, don't do giveaway shit. Oh, don't do giveaway shit. Anyway, at this point, I have enough of evidence of that. Yeah, I should go sell the ECM out of this thing, whether it works or not. Fuck it, I should go sell that thing. Probably get $50 for it instead of trying to test it in a car. That's just gonna get destroyed anyway. We might. We could do a couple more listings. We got plenty of shipping boxes to ship stuff out. So, I'm trying to get rid of a Honda ECM. Everyone else buys it for like more money, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to move it. Had it for like 100 days or something. So, we gotta get rid of that Honda one. And then who knows, we'll try to sell Chevy ones or something. I don't know. Like my old friend Jimbo said, who died, he said about shit that goes on and everything. It's like, how many more years are they gonna live, and how many more years are you gonna be dealing with that shit? You know, do something about it. And he was right. Rest in peace, Jimbo. Should have visited you when I had a chance. So, gone now. Think about that with people though. Sometimes people put it off. Oh, I'm gonna put it off. Oh, I'm gonna put it off. They never do, and the person dies, so that whatever doesn't exist anymore, because they kept putting it off. They think that that same person is gonna keep responding. We're going to keep showing up and everything else. No, there's going to be a point where that doesn't happen anymore. But think about that. So if you can, I know everyone's delayed at some point, but if you can, boom, get it done. You know? And then try to do it again and again and again and again and again. This don't burn yourself out, because I've done stuff and I burn myself out easily. Yeah, that's extremely dumb though. Extremely dumb stuff that I deal with over and over and over again. And it's just extremely frustrating. I mean, tens of thousands of dollars of things destroyed of mine. Hence, we went poor in about late 2024. I mean, it's really this poor. I think they flooded the house in 2024. I think they did. I think that was 2024 last time they flooded the house. So they'll probably flood the house this year, because they usually do it every 2 years from a couple times. So there's a good chance everything here is going to be flooded out again by leaving a sink on or something else. Because it happened multiple times already. Same person has done it, and they blame me for leaving a sink on, and I wasn't even really here. So okay, but that will happen soon, and I don't know. So I have to go prepare for that starting tomorrow. So I gotta get some wood and some shit. Put everything up high, at least 6 inches off the ground. Because last time I think they flooded the place out around 2 inches. So yeah, I don't know. Drugs. Don't do drugs. I actually went out before and I didn't smell anyone smoking pot in their car. Maybe they died or maybe they got DUIs. Not sure. Maybe they crashed it. I don't know. It was strange. Usually every time you go out, whole place stinks. So they don't care about that here though. So I'm out of here. We gotta start prepping that because this whole place is gonna literally get flooded by stupid shit. So I don't know. I have to start preparing for it. Can't fake stupid.